How's it going, guys? It's Cole from See Through Panel. Wanted to do a quick video here on my comics haul from July. Right the day before I got my box, I happened to be at the bookstore. I bought these two books, so they are officially now part of the haul. I got Dissolving Classroom by Junji Ito because I've been waiting to get it for a long time. My entire Junji Ito collection is in hardcover, so I waited for this to be put in hardcover. Decided to just go for it because I didn't think it would ever happen. As soon as I bought it, I realized they're putting it in hardcover in October, so I'll be replacing this one with the hardcover soon. Death Note short stories by the original creators of Death Note. Mostly got it because of Takeshi Obata's art, but I do love the Death Note story. I'm sure if anyone actually likes Death Note, they'll love this as well. Into the actual haul from pre-orders. Liminal Zone by Junji Ito. Viz hardcover treatment that he always gets on his books. Just insane horror, I'm sure. So, I'm gonna add that to the collection. And then Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow by Tom King, Bilquis Evely, colors by Mateus Lopez. Tom King has never written any bad comics in my opinion, and I love Bilquis Evely's art. I first encountered them on The Dreaming, I think. And Mateus Lopez does great colors in here, so I'm really excited to read this. It looks very beautiful. The only DC/Marvel thing in this haul. So, Image releases now. Ghost Cage by Nick Dragata and Caleb Golner, with Caleb Golner co-writing, Nick Dragata writing and doing art. Black and White, manga inspired. If you've read East of West, I'm sure you're familiar with his art. I read the first issue of this when it was serialized and decided to go for the trade. 3 issues, oversized issues. I'm really excited to dig into this one. The Fade Out by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. One of the only Brubaker-Phillips collaborations that I didn't own, so I had to grab it when they re-released this paperback. It collects all 12 issues, and I mean, it's just classic crime noir stuff from the two who do it best. So, final Image release here is A Land Called Tarot by Gail Bertrand. It's a wordless comic. It's got mostly splash pages and spreads. And I bought it mostly because the art just looked beautiful to me. I think he's got a very European influenced style, but his coloring is a lot different than what I would expect from that kind of style, which I appreciate. And he's doing everything in here, I believe, so it's a completely self-made book. Getting to the meat of it. Got Sergio Toppi Gallery, the Bestiary. There's a lot of nudity in here, so I'm going to try and not show it. A lot more color than you'd see on most of the Toppi books I've gotten, which I really like. It's really nice to see him in color more than usual. Don't want to flip through too many pages here because the chances of me seeing nudity and having to delete the video are pretty high. So there's that. Really excited. Close to finishing the Toppi library, I believe. Adraste by Matthew Bablé, published by Magnetic Press. I should say Magnetic also published that Toppi Bestiary. Very video gamey map here on the front. I collect all of Matthew Bablé's work that gets put into English. I think he's a really, really great creator that is very original. Usually you're getting sci-fi work from him. This is an early work that's very fantasy inspired, like Greco-Roman inspired fantasy, and it looks very pretty. I really love his coloring. I mean, his line work is beautiful, but his coloring is very different to me. He uses really, the warm colors he uses, I think, are the most captivating to me. But Magnetic always puts out his work in really, really good quality hardcovers with the rounded corners. I'm sure you can't tell that the material used is very nice quality as well. Finally, the last book from the haul that I think is probably the coolest one is Really Bad Glare because it's so silver. The Deluxe Jimenez, Juan Jimenez's works, The Fourth Power and the Star Conspiracy. Juan Jimenez died, I believe, early this year or last year. Time is getting away from me. And this collects work that probably a lot of Americans have never seen before. He was an Argentinian creator, so I'm sure this is all translated works. And it's just beautiful sci-fi. I'm sure you've seen him with Alejandro Jodorowsky on Meta Barons or things like that. So I'm really excited to have this hardcover. I think it was great that Humanoids decided to print this. Unfortunately, it has to be after he died, but I think it's really nice to have something that we normally wouldn't have gotten, and celebrates an artist that was really, really accomplished. And let me just get a few more shots here, because I can't even compare him to anyone else. He's got this really realistic style, but can draw these ridiculously complex and creative space vistas and scenes. I didn't actually know that either of these stories existed before pre-ordering this. I'm really happy that there's more Juan Jimenez out there. But that is the haul from July. I think it was about 10 books, counting the 2 that I bought at the bookstore. So I'll probably do videos on some of them. Some of them probably won't make it into a video, but it's a good amount of comics. So if any of these interest you and you want to see a video on them, just let me know, and I will make one. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.